what that you are buying. The driver said they will not understand this, is that the government has done them 419. Now, an economist was explaining to me earlier today what the trick that NDC played with Ghanaians. Welcome to the Political Rant with me, the voice, right here on Ghana 7TV GH. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the notifications, right? Anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. What that you are buying. The driver said they will not understand this, is that the government has done them 419. Now, an economist was explaining to me earlier today what the trick that NDC played with Ghanaians. And he told me, and this is somebody renowned who actually is an authority, so I trust his words. He said this Dumsor levy that we are seeing now, it is not an overnight thought. From 7th January, that John Mahama took over, they were planning to introduce this tax. They were doing that. They had planned it. It is for that reason that they intentionally, aside the fact that Donald Trump had placed tariffs and then trade globally was slow, they intentionally decided not to pay anybody our debts that we were owing, contractors, and all those payments that would make it that will allow dollars to leave our system. They decided not to pay those, to default on all those payments. Now, through that, the cedi began appreciating because they refused to pay people. Now, with the appreciation of the cedi, then they can come and tell Ghanaians that, oh, Abi, we've done well. Say, yeah, dear. You say, dear cedi, no, I cost through dollar number 490, one cedi cry a day. So it has been their plan all along. Just that they were playing tricks on us as Ghanaians, and this is the kind of government we have, 419 government. So what is the way forward? It's like the goodwill, the honeymoon that NDC is supposed to enjoy. It is over. Reality is settled in. Obianji, 3 minutes, at most 4 minutes, so that we speak about this, and then we call it a night. So let me start with Auntie Tina. If Auntie Tina is available and she wants to talk. All right. Then let me go to Lady D for her comment.
Voice.
Yes.
The thing is, Ghana politics, is so messy, and the propaganda now they start when the campaign season eba. Hanabisu, yes, they were a good and ye bebo yense mama. But when they were on your position, and omo did this type of energy, and a fighting galamsey and the illegal miners now. I think Zenka, even previous governments, kakra with the fight against galamsey, no. But you what
true. Yeah.
And say obi ye na because unye ni monyam nintino umbuano na onye na en succeedia. Ubaye on said now no kramu struggle. Ebianka Kufuado and Baumia try nkomu ye bibi ku honum. And a month more better so now. Kabianka Jumananya de mamma now. Ain't a minute there. Yes, whether or not why dear no. I still don't see say I will commend her say Juma Oyeno. They need to do more. And no Juma, but Yem Papa Mahama so no. Sa adanko dada adreno. Too much. Almost the Ghanaians, me now, no first, no, because, Ghanaians, Sebio, Yadrin or former. Now, I find it very difficult to agree. But it seems, Omo Yamana, I true. And Omo call strike, no, why are they going on strike? Because the labor for Magia tum din din din, Yati Petro, so Magia tum din din din. And to do so quick, you can say, Muko Parliament to make it a policy. Na yen like that, and very dangerous for your citizens. I know because traders are going to suffer. You can say consumers are going to suffer. Na man dream we na ho na matumusano with the 11 ukrano to talk of it no 1%. So the 1% it doesn't accumulate to one CDO. Patrol. So a liter kra say okay 1% or 2% of it no. Now how much that will come to the liter, but to put a figure say 1 cedi no. A bit ridiculous.
Per the calculation right now, if you want to do it in percentage term, it is 8.5%.
Too much. Oh, how much?
Yes.
No,
So Ghanaians traded 1% for 8.5%.
So with the 11, you can 1,000. No, what 10 cedis. Now it's 1,000. We about 80 something cedis.
Yeah, almost 100 cedis.
So like already, they've taken Ghanaians for granted. Yeah, calculate it to the extent say what the 10 cities equal 80 plus cities. I mean, I baffling. I don't know. And I mean, also mobile striker, media, for something for the government to see. Say, don't take us for granted. Yes, and but there are people who are because they believed in what you said. So the Ghana for them. So there were people drivers believe in say is better than the previous government. And 2 years now Ghanaians, I feel frustration is coming.
Yeah.
And very, very terrible. Ghana for striking it, I support that. I'm striking now. For a while. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lady D. All right, Dashel, let me hear you on this.
The maestro,
Okay, no problem. Honorable, let me hear you.
Your friend is a companion forces Ode and Contompo, Okosuma Fidia, a Yiwan Casa. In Contompo na Mahama, and in a bind, Eddie Exna opposition, a 2 foot through Ghana for Nino, a home for so, and a omo a huno. Now say Obo Hanabisi Wabaso. And your monetary opposition, a catcher Ghana for say Ghana say na Kufuado and then the Busian for Neye. No money.
What the matter? No, I was saying
you are saying Ghana and say ne freeho.
Oh, sorry, therefore. Please go ahead, Honorable.
Yeah, and Nipa Kufuado and the Busian for Neye. There Kufuado ni power. Na Ghana and say no be so or hodia. And yes, now we try and natural Ghana for. And I'm the boy. Yes, because we see a Kufuado in the Busian for Neye. Ghana and saying. And as I would give power, no, would you to me no fear Kufuado and the Busian for hon. Still, I'm more than say or to me, or Mubuso, any or Moyena. So I Mahama, I didn't call for vice presidency. I could catch Ghana and saying for say, or Mudia, or Munkom Akuman to a million. Now Mahama ne a Mahama, and no bar, or Mubeshe, Ama, that I'm saying, Jumano, a fan into my pefra. So I say, some more metu. Now, even Oma a Kufuado de or more uncle praising, and I'm Ghana saying so no, Oba, Ube Jail. It's a waba, no Mugusu, ya. Say, I promises how the more and no more any no more ye. And ne Ibrahim Maham, the friends say, I prayed Mahama, our ye Maham near. That was sight I would to Ghana saying, Mahama Nanka say A to B. Share and NDC regional executive, constituency executives. Omuna Ghana saying site or more year Juma. So what they say. Ain't this fight against we not there. My brother, Omubwa, Omutum Futuro Egu Ghana for any. Ni Omo promise Ghana for no, Omu ain't to me, and so no. And NDC form penny forces Chinese for chi. Now, me, voice, and yet Ghana yet Ibrahim Mahama, a quatna, your friend say, Chinese for a Ghana says, or more a group, I say,
Minister Kobe.
And she say,
Mahama Minister Kobe.
Yes, and to say what is new here. So they say, if you indeed want to fight Ghana saying, now what's our question now? Now what are you trying to say? So they say, Enti Mahama no there, or you're very insensitive, or you're very incompetent, or you're very visionless. So they say, he doesn't feel about the pains of Ghanaians. Nipa wo na wo dream Ghana for. Now we are coaching drivers for Wakuchinchim truck driver, wakuchinchim taxi driver say, look, montete mo born so. Na dollar number form, na fuel price eba form. Na det ade anche, na omotete so wie, na fei with the police for some sa wo che form. Na omantete so a de ombetum. Na ade anche, na wasa de 4 cedis 50 pesos a better 1 gallon of fuel so a na oye nipa yesi ajiudi.
Debbie.
We nipa yesi ajiudi. Wo buy be ka kire yese light na obi ade ye na juma. Enti yesa light na gina so na obi a tumi enyuma tumi koso na what to make the 24-hour economy aba. Ade anche dum so na ode amaye ade anche light no a wo se no na yesi etete so no obi atumi eye adwuma no wasa ade increment of 14.75% atoso enti Ghana for na wo na wo sie se wo de wo be relieve you move from omo how ne o ma den ai dadwene no na yenim se wo kra na wo de o how ebrewo. So they say, and Mahama buy na wo buy in the 5 months. Abia wo no de nsabesi ne bo etumi aka se maya ne se makoto sanitary pad abeto akowie. Ade ba ko pe a watumi aye no. Because normal wo gina so se wo de ba magana for no. Nkoko nkete no da be no de ba. Wellington boot ani abobo ya no. Da be no de ba. Dabei na nkoko nkete Wellington boot no odeba dabei na ayi your friend said 24-hour economy no the nipa we say oba be 24-hour economy oba be employ more youth oba yen so youth na bandada na for mukura wa adwuma mo ye adwuma wo say abesake wo mewa no wo say wo the 24-hour economy ba oba be employ more enti na chese wan kasa no sebi you unyansa pa wo de beye dwumadie no ewe so they say aban NPP betina so ma light no ye obi amete ho e ama me tax bi ameto so se na mo ti opposition mo say mo solve dum so enya kufu ado na be solve dum so nti dum so bi emi ho eye den na de mo ba be sa betina wa aka se dum so wo ho na mo e 4 cedis 50 pesos eba beto a gallon of fuel so na much maybe a year adia eni ho no something which is non-existent no a year then ye the tax a beto so say the ba solve it. So they say right. Taking Ghanaians for granted. Who said that be a moka said Ghana for was short memories no Ghana for no no them say that is what they are trying to tell us. Yes, uncle could you turn to now position ka say no na ba na o kuta position na obi yeah chata aircraft the 2 coin anakota no ho ya resign na ban aye na vice president aye sa no da want to ho adani mumu ho a na chese aban ntrofo Sam George can say so uhu MPB anase minister bi no to V8 mu awo na ban mu a muntwa ne picture na mo fan security na obi hu bi se nipa ne yekromfo wo Sam George who buy who dey science wakoto sa V8 meeting enti enne wa magana fo hu sa wo yekromfo wo ye avi data na wo se oba wo betete so no away anche na samejam fiko yi dollars and wo to bu yim e de ma agrada tete enne de samejam fi se Ghana ye nisidi na Ghana ye legal tender aye day for exchange aye day aye cedi na wo se wo de wakoche scamie nka ho asem okay aye na sika na wo de man no what was the purpose of it no was for her to use for fuel. Nibusa voice. Ye di dollar ewo ye memu. Ye to fuel Ghana dollar.
Debbie.
Enti no enokra no nanka ye say Mahama Jina so di same agency efri ho. Say nipa wo say wo fight for corruption. E nipa wo di code of conduct etro ho na ade anche. Na wo na Mahama de so ye incompetent obi anim say sebi nyansa no ya efri ni mu. Hwe the very day I would code of conduct no eba no that day na ade anche na ade car mienu buy say obi abeto car na ade ama state no meanwhile no osu gina ho kan say ma wa appoint bia nkwaje gift
Right. Yeah.
oh bia nkwaje gift meanwhile wo akwaje gift a we say me de me kwaje ye no me de ama state no enti ebeden no appointees no so nkwaje bi
Me that say.
so that say just say you are living a contradictory o kan sem we no akoye we o kan we no akoye we o kan we no akoye we and nega na fo na omani etutu aka omo nsam just under 5 months nurses was strike our patients ewu so I say ya buy panka we be see and taxi drivers union and threatening strike no so they say and no ma be pa na ekoso hwe BEC lis wasi exams ana NPP aban etu ama omo free no ene nkwala omo turo BEC aban taxi mo omo tuaye new one no utu opposition can say oba senior tertiary education no first years no betu ama omo away no asa motivate you omo with ice cream awia bia away so they say Mahama de hope bia ni nimu badana for beba beji atumu say sanya mo kan say Mahama the hope no to say o beba be hu say he is the hopeless.
Yo, me that say honorable.
He is the hopeless, he is the visionless, he is insensitive. Emma Ghana me that say
honorable. All right, or therefore that's I didn't know therefore was around, so let me take or therefore then I'll take you. Yeah, therefore so Hanabisu ni police commander or fight ni drivers to go on strike on 10th of June.
Me shall seem free nurses for no more striking. And a sad incident as you me chrome. One student a more year in the school so was Oko be after that no Oko campus and you should that keken was the free car my DC car for Oko my Neko hospital no doctor around well and this is a sad event yeah
district bay DC bay Dumase okay me that's better. Tanya you bet me I can't ho asem no yenti na na me pe this
ubet my friend sunya obi so mo katasa yeah again the person na owu ye ni film kurum ntino yeah we film enti say ka say ade bia wo sunsun so ba say nkan o director you don't see it. One thing I'm noticing say I think say Ghana for MPP no mo mpaya asem sana mi hunu tenya MPP no mo mpaya asem na ya adwen na wo fom because the voice fuel prices my main free this side na membra fuel prices na ye kan ho asem drivers for no some because striking these drivers were the same people are no more campaigning for NDC omwa the world crisis na ko me aspiring ewo ha da se ewo obetima akase me na me tofu me ye driver me tofu 90 cent na me tofu 90 cent obi a owo account room before COVID time be can testify say na tofu 90 cent $1 and 120 cent but then you bet fu atimi kwa kudu 5 cedis na state bi wo kwa na ompefu o munya bi and you have no control over something Ghana you tufu da ma say you be tufu mana cover obi abenya bi ato Ghana still you beto afra bontin ndi say okoto ade na ne board na oba ese ne boy edin and I don't know why yatu electricity tariff from 14%, right? Na sa 14% ni yatu no yentimi mfa sa ntumu no entua kana eda ho no na mmom ye de tax ebe tufu so mmom na ye di koye ye di kotua sa aka no na me kwese mi bisa Ghana for nzo mo amoka se wo 1 cedi per liter no woto 1 gallon a wa ka se 1 cedi no woto 1 gallon ye nto Ghana ye nto untimi nko ka se me koto 1 liter ye to ne gallons wo beto 1 gallon no to 1 gallon ye 1 cedi na da so 4 cedis na da so mon kan sa ye Ghana ye kan gallons nti ye nto ni liters ye kan gallons ndi no wo to 1 gallon bia 4 cedis na da so na me bisa
4
question say
cedis 50 pesos.
50 pesos na me bisa question say fuel no say international world na ekosoro a ye be yi sa 4 cedis 50 pesos every 1 gallon no so ana say ba na da so say na mo ka say o Ghana eko soro mo ka say kufu ado time ekodu 20 cedis then na say e san kudu 20 cedis na 4 cedis 50 pesos na say ekoye 24 cedis 50 pesos ndi e no so Ghana for ya dwene hu ana say ya adwene no wo form to the sense say ye nwene enko achi say fuel no Ghana ye ni much control over fuel prices Ghana so ye ni much control over it enti no say ekoso outside market definitely ebekoso Ghana ba wo hwe comment amount for ma I think say those people no omufu say drivers for no kwa na ebe sofa enye drivers for kwa na ebe sofa every individual citizen be Ghana be benefit from that increase now my okofro ka me koto fuel na me dey say 1 cedi number to so now so we be piama me because enye me ka enti no yemfa nto etim say ye nyina na ye betua sa aka na enye driver for nkwa wo ka oni ka wo betua bi and ebe koso wo stores obi o ka kofa na ema bia so no onto de bi beto ne de so ama watua and imamembra ha na bisi